Hey guys, Boon Chow here. How are y'all today? Today I'm making a super easy leftover dish. Actually, it's not a dish. It's pulled pork patties in crushed pork rinds. I like to find different ways of using leftovers. So this is one of them. So in front here I have about 4 ounces of cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. Some parsley, and this time I'm using a little bit of garlic, some Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, and in here I have 3 eggs because I want the pork to hold together. So I'm going to start off with about a teaspoon of the garlic, and the pork I have in this bowl just all shredded up in small pieces. I don't really have any measurements for this. It's just all in, what you like. Keeping the carb count low using the parsley and the garlic. And we're going to get, some fat from the eggs and some fat from the pork rinds. And it's definitely going to be a very high protein dish. So what I'm going to do is put on some gloves here and mix this up. And it's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, and my oven is set at 350. And I'm going to cook it on this rack here, which I'm going to spray with my olive oil. Just a quick spray. Bada bing. All done with that. Okay, so now all the spices are in there, and I'm just dumping the eggs. And you probably really do want to wear gloves for these because it's quite messy. You could use a processor if you wanted to shred the pork up finer. I think I'll be eating these just as a plain patty, but you certainly could have it, if you're a traditional eater, you could have it with bread, or you could eat it, with a chaffle, which I do have a couple of those in the fridge. So you just want to make up your patty, little balls here, or not balls, but just kind of scoop it up. And in this plate right here, I have just some crushed up pork rinds. And this is messy, but it's just going to give it a nice little crisp, or nice little crunch to it. So I'm just squeezing it together, trying to make them big and hearty. You know what? I forgot to put the cheese in. Silly me. That's what happens sometimes. Get ahead of yourself. We'll put the cheese in now, and then we'll re-dip in the pork rinds. So forgive me. It happens. I'm human. So here we go. Mixing up the cheese in there. I didn't forget this time. Alright. Got everything in there. And I ground up probably about, I don't know, maybe 5 ounces of pork rinds. So if I run out on this plate, I do have some in the bag here. And my cat's sitting there right by the camera, so if he jumps up here, I'm sorry. Alright, so we've got the cheese in there. I like cheese in the patties. Gives a nice flavor. Alright, so just kind of squish it in there, just to give it a nice little, crunch. No, kitty. No. Sorry about that. He really wants to get up here. So I will be back in just... Alright, so sorry about that. I had to put my cat away. He really was trying hard to get up here, and the last thing we want is a cat in our food. He wouldn't mind, but, Okay, so you're really going to have to, smush these. It's very messy. In the pork rinds, it's very loose. So really you just kind of grab some of the pork rind and push it right in there, because it's still going to give it a nice coating. So So they're just, if you wanted to, see, I crushed these up in just in a bag, but if you wanted to, you could use a processor to make them finer, but you know, I really don't care. If I like big chunks, you know, it's fine with me. And I think with the cheese and the spices, it's going to have a real nice flavor. But it is messy, that it is. And I've got this tray underneath it, so it's going to catch, you know, whatever falls down. If you can see that. So, alright, so I'm going to make up the rest of these so you don't have to watch the process going all through them. I'll be right back and I'll show you when I'm ready to put them in. Okay, so these are ready for the oven. I've got 6, 7, 8, I have 9. Here they are. Let me see if I can bring it a little bit closer for you to see that. They're not the prettiest right now, but we're going for taste, and we're using up some leftover pork so it doesn't go to waste. Just making a tasty little meal out of it, or sandwich, or lunch, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to pop these in the oven for about 25 minutes, and I'll be back. Thanks for joining me today. I do appreciate it. Boom. I'm back. They are ready. Seriously, sorry about earlier. My cat is a fanatic when it comes to pork rinds. So whenever you open your container of pork rinds, he's like a dog. He's right there. I literally had to just put him in the other room for a minute, or he would have jumped on this counter. But the patties have come out of the oven. They look really nice, golden brown and crispy. It took about 25 minutes, so I'm just going to get one off here. And I can actually hear the crispy in it. That's what it looks like. And it really smells good. I am all out of my G. Hughes barbecue sauce, so I'll have to get some at the store later. But I'm going to try this out and see how I did. The texture looks really good. You know, I did use 3 eggs in it to hold it up. You can see inside of there if my lighting is working today. So, it has a really, really nice crunch to it. I like the pork rinds in there. It gives it a nice flavor. Really, really good. So just a simple dish. Throw everything in a bowl. You know, mush those pork rinds on it. Pop it in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. And you have, you know, a little pork patty. And you could put any vegetable with it. You can put it on a chaffle. To me, it's great just as is. I could like eat 2 of these and that would be my meal, because there is garlic and parsley. It's really good. And you don't have to be keto to enjoy that. I just want to show you these. I got these for Christmas from my sister. Every year I ask for pot holders. I love pot holders, and I usually wear aprons. If I'm really baking something crazy, you know, with a lot of flowers or whatever, I will wear my apron. But you know, I didn't want to wear my old one. I think you might have even seen it, but it's so old and dingy. I did get a new one for Christmas, so that was, you know, you'll probably see that one soon. So anyways, thank you for watching me today. Easy way to use leftovers. I love making leftovers. I like making different things with them. And it's fun, and I like to share, you know, with my husband. You know, I'll give him a few of these and he'll take some to work with some of the guys and share it with them. So nothing goes to waste around here. I try to do whatever I can so the food doesn't go to waste. So have a great day, everyone. If you're new, welcome on Voon. And if you're coming back, I appreciate it so much. And to my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So until next time, bye.